Welcome, everybody. I'm Blockchain Crusader, and we're about to crusade through these blockchains. Let's freaking go. Let's get excited. It's Sunday evening, guys, and this week is gonna be a big week in crypto. As you can see, the market behind me, you can see the bubbles floating around. The bubbles are popping. We got Ondo up 15.5%. We're gonna be covering why is Ondo up 15%. We got CFX up 17%. We got up 14%. Beam up 7, ICP up 7.8, Solana up 3.1, Bonk up 4.5, Quant up 8%. Guys, Lido up 9.5. Meme coins. I just put a video out about meme coins. I see the cock-a-doodle-doo, Bad Bunny, cock-a-doodle-doo. What's going on, everybody? Smash those likes, hit that subscribe. Julio, what's going on, man? Appreciate every single one of you guys joining in here, smashing those likes. Welcome every single one of you guys to be part of this Crusader army, crusading through these blockchains. Guys, the meme coins are gonna be your downfall, man. And I made a video talking about this just today, right? And I'm not hating on meme coins. I'm all about it. But the meme coin frenzy is getting wild. The narratives in the meme coin space are getting crazy. And this is all smelling to me like a local top here, right? Local top syndrome is kicking in. So people need to be very, very careful here because honestly, I think we're headed towards the top. And I think we're headed down to that 55 level that I've been talking about. I made a video about that yesterday as well. But guys, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you are hitting that follow if you're not following already. And if you're watching on TikTok right now, there is a subscription feature to the little star right next to the chat. Make sure you hit that. Make sure you subscribe and become a subscriber here of Blockchain Crusader, because I will be doing exclusive lives with some good benefits for everybody that is a member. Right now, we have, I think we got the first member just the other day. So once we reach about 10 to 15 members, I will start dropping out these big benefits. So make sure you are in here for the first 15, 10 people to make sure you get a subscription. Guys, all right, let's see here. Based Brett, thoughts on Based Brett? I'll hit that here real quick. Liquid Fame, what's going on? What do you think about Ospec? I'll cover that as well. If it goes down to 55, what should I buy? That's what I'm gonna talk about here, Jay Rich. Oh man, we got a blockchain faker in the chat. We got a blockchain crusader faker in the chat. Let me block this guy here real quick. Come here. Where are you? And you are blocked. All right. Guys, don't fall for it. Don't fall for the trap. I will never DM you. I will never ask you how you're doing. I will never ask you how your trading is doing. I will never ask you about your crypto portfolio. I will never reach out to you first. If you want to DM me, that's fine, and I will answer, but I will never reach out to you first. If there's anyone in your DMs that looks like me, that's talking to you first, it's a scammer. Make sure you block them. All right, let's jump into the markets here, guys. We're talking about Ondo, Conflux, Quant, all these things. Let's look at Bitcoin, how Bitcoin is doing right now. We'll start off with Bitcoin, then we'll jump into these different altcoins, meme coins. We'll hit all of them, guys. But in the meantime, make sure you are smashing and tapping that like. Let's get as many likes in here. Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock in you. We'll talk about that as well. So where is my chart for Bitcoin? Bitcoins and the Bitcoins. Where are you? Here you are. Here you are. Let's jump onto my chart. Bitcoin, where are you, my Bitcoin? So, as you can see here, downward pressure, still on like Donkey Kong, right? So we are still in this downward trend here. We are currently below 66,000. We're at 66,000. What is it? What are we at? 66,214. We are below this local level here of 66,638. Right, we are bouncing up off this 63 multiple times. We came down here for the 61 earlier in the week when we had the big drop, and we've been bouncing off. We bounced off 61. We're bouncing off 63. Right, and everyone's like, "Bro, this is it. We're going to the moon, baby. The pullback is over." I'm seeing all my comments right now in my videos. The pullback is over. We're going up, but let me tell you, the pullback is not over. What are your thoughts on Vita DAO? Hit that as well here in just a second. The pullback for Bitcoin is not over. Guys, until we don't reclaim the 2021 all-time high, which is sitting currently at 69,000, which is the 69,100 level, this yellow line up here, until we don't cover that, right, until we don't get back above this line right here, this top yellow line of 69,000, the 2021 all-time high, Bitcoin has not recovered, and Bitcoin will not continue going to all-time highs until we get above this level. We can go all the way up to it, we can tap it, and come right back down. And at some point, we could keep heading down to 55,000. If we do not reclaim 69,100 and some change and stay above it and close above it, we are going down, 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 down. The pullback is not over until we get back above the 2021 all-time high. Ricky, what is going on, man? What is going on? Now, let's start hitting some of these different altcoins here that everyone is talking about. So let's jump on over here. Let me refresh my screen. Come on now. Come on now. Let's start off with a local favorite. Some cock in you cock a do. Let's freaking go down 1.8% today. As you guys can see here, we're still we're able to reclaim the local high, right? The previous all-time high here, and we're sitting right above that right now, as you guys can see here, right? We're sitting right above that, which is good for cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-in-you. But overall, as Bitcoin recovers, the meme coins will recover. But if Bitcoin gets rejected off that 69,000 and starts heading back down again, the altcoins are going to start melting once again. But guys, make sure here, let's see here. Let me start catching up with the chat. Market will be bearish until after the halving. That's a possibility because I thought Bitcoin would drop again. Bro, I sold my whiff today. Good for you, man. Taking profits. Good for you. Have you looked into UBXX? Can you tell me what you think of the chart, please? I'll take a look at that. I don't know what that is. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling here. Let's see. So cock-a-doodle-doo, pretty good right now, sitting above this local high, right? This previous all-time high. But if Bitcoin does not recover, Bitcoin does not get back above 69,000, this thing's gonna keep dropping down. Now up next, AXGT, Axon DAO, sitting at 554 mil market cap. Ooh, took a little bit of a dip here. Let me tell you. We are ranging here pretty strongly. Let me get my range profile out here. Where is this thing? Range profile, where you at? Here you are. Here you are. So let's get a nice little range right here. We are below the value area low of this range, as you can tell right here. We are value area low. Bang. Right below that, we are hitting some local top zone right here. As also you can see. Boom, and we're bouncing off of that. So we will see if the 53-cent area holds and we continue moving back up and get above this value area low for this range up here. If we do and we reclaim 62 cents, Axon DAO is looking bullish again in the short term. Obviously, I'm very bullish on Axon DAO long term, but here in the short term with the market being a little wonky, right, we could continue to see a pullback, especially if Bitcoin pulls back as well. All right, let's hear. Let's go to Brett. Everybody was asking about Brett. Let's check out Brett. Brett is up 16% today. Let's go. Up. The Brett meme coins are still pumping. The base meme coins are still pumping, I guess. It's just one of those things, man. One of those things that just keeps on going. I mean, we're breaking some local resistance right here above 0.035, right? We're breaking that, which is good. Kind of formed a little bit of a double bottom situation, kind of an ugly double bottom. So I wouldn't really call it a double bottom, but a little bit, looking bullish here, a little bit crawling over this local top. But overall, like I said, guys, I am very concerned about the meme coins right now. Very concerned about the meme coins. There are tons of meme coins coming out every single day. Even some people are just creating meme coins. Some creators are just popping off and getting 10 mil plus overnight. Very, very concerning. That is very top-ish, local top-ish zone. I'm very bullish in the bull market. The bull market is still young. We're still going to be rocking and rolling long term. But overall here in the short term, things are looking very, very top-ish. What are your thoughts on VitaDAO? Let's hit VitaDAO for you guys who do not know what VitaDAO is. I'm going to show you guys here real quick. It is a decentralized science project sitting at a market cap of 23 million. Self-reporting only 14% circulating supply, which is not great, really not great at all. You definitely want to see that number a lot higher. Guys, smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Tap that screen, guys, if you're on TikTok. It is free. Get it rocking and rolling. I will be trying to answer all your questions as the best I can as I catch up with the chat here. So don't think that I'm just ignoring you. It just gives me some time. Give me some time, guys. Give me some time. So I'm very bullish on all projects that have to do with decentralized science. Obviously, there's always going to be some that are better than others. Obviously, I believe Axon DAO is the best, but overall, Vita DAO is a good one. It has been performing pretty well. There are other, what you call it? Let me show you here in the categories. There are other decentralized science projects that are also doing very, very well, and that I believe will continue to do well. Decentralized, DeSci, where you at? That's DeFi. Oh, here you go. We got Origin Trail Track, right? We've got obviously Axon DAO. We got Vita DAO, Data Lake, Genome DAO, Research Coin, Valley DAO. Those are the ones that I know the best. Those are, I believe, some of the best ones out there. I'm not fully familiar with some of these other ones, but I think those can all do pretty well, especially since decentralized science is a very new sector in the space, right? For what it is for crypto, Binance has been hinting at some DeSci projects getting listed, and I think that's going to be a huge driver for decentralized science. So if you guys aren't excited, let's get freaking excited, guys. Smash those likes, hit that subscribe, join the Crusader Army if you haven't already. Clay the Great says, yo, what's up, Crusader? Hit that like button, y'all. I appreciate it, man. Bought a bit of Myro the past couple of days. Hopefully it works out, Ricky. Man, I would just want to make it clear, right? I like meme coins. Meme coins are okay, but people need to understand that, you need to take profits off these meme coins and start putting them into blue chip projects for the longer term. It's okay to gamble. It's okay to risk some money on these meme coins, right? Some people make life-changing money, but that is a very small amount of people. If you are in the profit, at least bare minimum, pull out your initial so that way you can secure that you don't lose any money. That being said, people, if a pullback does occur here, which I do think will occur, excuse me, guys. If a next pullback happens and Bitcoin does drop to 55,000, which I think is possible, it's possible. It all depends whether we can reclaim the 2021 all-time high here or not. If we do see Bitcoin drop to 55,000, the meme coins are going to melt. And all the meme coins right now will not survive. Some will, right? Bonk will survive. WIF will survive. Doge, right? Floki, Shiba, and a few other ones out there. Kakinu, right? And so forth. Possibly Brett, right? Some of the bigger ones in the different ecosystems will survive. But the majority of the others will go away. There's too many meme coins, too much frenzy in the meme coin sector right now. At some point, that will have to go away, and people are going to get flushed out. Just how leveraged longs or leveraged shorts get flushed out and they get liquidated. So what I'm saying here is, if you are in the profit, make sure you do not just diamond hand it to the end. Make sure you take some profits and start dollar cost averaging into some blue chip cryptos when the pullback occurs, if the pullback occurs. That is the way to really grow your portfolio. You're not going to grow a meme coin portfolio that is a long-term investment. All meme coins are short-term investments, guys. Brett is going to the moon. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, Zambino. I hope you are right. I hope you're right. But I hope you also take profits when you get to the moon. Because if you don't and it comes crashing back down, it served you nothing to go all the way to the moon and then bring those bags all the way back down to the earth, right? So I hope you guys are taking profits. Thoughts on LCX? Let's get into LCX here as well. Let's jump right into it. I'm going to be covering here some more charts. Where is my LCX chart? Cracking my neck. All right. LCX back above 25 cents. Let's freaking go. I've been telling you guys this 23-cent level. The market started recovering. This thing looked like it was going to come down to 20, but Bitcoin started to recover, came back, came back above 66, which allowed the altcoins to rally up a little bit. And now the LCX price was able to recover from 23 instead of continuously dropping down and went back above 25. cents. So that's good for LCX. Continuously to range up here. Anything above 23 cents should be good. Below 23 cents, we're headed down to 20. But, so far it's been holding good support here. We will see how far this goes. All right. Let me see. What's next? Let's check out ICP. Let's check out a few other ones. Oh, let's get Solana here. Solana, where's Solana? Man, Solana is going exactly as I predicted, right? We're squiggling up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. We are ranging here, bro. We are ranging here. So Solana is holding above the value area high of this blue zone range that I marked out here for you guys, above $173, which is very good. There's a local top here of 198, which is a very psychological number too, because $200 is very psychological. We are being held below that right now. As you can see, we've tried coming up to it multiple times and have been rejected. The market has been kind of wonky, kind of cooling off here for Solana. Overall, I think Solana is going to continue melting faces throughout this bull market, right? Once we can reclaim $211, we get above this 198. The next target here is 211. We jump into this blue zone. The value area low is 211. We can stay above that. Our next target is running to this point of control marked by this yellow line up here, which is $241. We reclaim that level, and the value area high for this range is 249, basically 250, which is the all-time high for Solana. So Solana is very, very close to its all-time high right now. We are literally 38%, 39% away from an all-time high for Solana, which sounds like a huge pump, but it really isn't. We've seen Solana rip a lot faster, a lot harder. So somebody said, is Syncus dead, bro? Let me jump into it. Syncus did have an announcement that they brought down their unstaking fees. I forget what number that was to. So let me check here. Where is Syncus at? Syncus. Hold on, guys. Syncus here. Let me see. Here we go. So Syncus fell out of this range of this upward regression trend. We're coming down. Obviously, the whole market has been pulling back. Nothing's been looking too great, right? Some things have been popping here and there, but this thing is down 22% again, right? Not to be surprised with how conditions of the markets have been, right? The conditions of the market have been very wonky. High risk projects, when the markets get wonky, are the first to start coming down hard, right? Which is very important, why you need to take profits when you have massive runs that are like 200x pumps. So can this recover? I think it still can. If we jump on over to X, let me see here. Where is Syncus? Let me see here. Is it this here? Yeah. Okay. So sell tax has been reduced to 2.5%. Unstaking tax has been reduced to 20%. Unstaking has been reduced from 50. It went down to 40, and then from 40 has now gone down to 20. A big portion of the ETH has been taken out of Uniswap LP to allow for an easier increase in price. Syncus is now listed on many exchanges with plenty of liquidity. Let the game begin. So that is good, right? That is good news from they published this yesterday, March 23rd. Yesterday morning they published this tweet. So very, very important update. So I think that, as the market conditions recover, Syncus could have a recovery, but we will have to see. We will have to keep an eye on it. But overall, the markets, right, have been wonky right now. Not everything has really been moving. Let's see here. Your thoughts on blockchain bets, BCB? I'll take that. I'll hit that in just a second. Love this meme coin season. Bope has me at 16x. I think it still has room. 5 mil market cap. Should I TP? Dude, if you're 16x in the profit, bro, I'm not telling you what to do, but I would be taking profits. I would definitely recuperate my initial. Therefore, I have made sure that I have zero chance of losing money. Zero chance of losing money, right? And then I would be taking some profits. 16x is huge freaking gains, bro. Congratulations. Definitely, I would be taking some profits off the table. I would definitely be taking some profits on the table, and you get yourself a nice win, leave yourself a little moon bag in case it keeps running, but at least you've taken your initial and some profit off the table. I would definitely do that. All right, let me see here. Let's jump on over to ICP. Let's take a look at ICP. Da 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 da. Where's my ICP chart? ICP once again, we meet this freaking resistance of $14.67. We wicked above it, 14.95, and we're sitting right back below it again until we don't break this 14.64 level. ICP, mainly this 15.15, right? $15.15 level here, marked by this yellow, is the ultimate resistance. But you can see how many times we have hit this level here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, literally like 20 times. We've hit this thing like 20 times. Once we can get above 15, close a candle above it, and continue to hold it as support, we can start moving back up. We jump into this blue zone. Next major target of resistance is about $21. That's when the big move for ICP is going to come. ICP has been doing a massive range here since December. Since the ending of December, beginning of January, we have been ranging here at between the $14 and $12, $14 and $11 zone for multiple months now. At some point, we will break to this upside, and when we do, this thing's going to freaking run. This thing is going to freaking run. Man, what is up with all these freaking fake blockchain crusaders in here, bro? Guys, if you see blocking all these freaking blockchain crusaders, jeez, man, so annoying. So annoying. Oh, no. Let me jump over here. Let me see. Oh, what happened to my chat? What happened to my chat? I can't see it. If you like the content, you can tip with various AVAX meme tokens. I bought some shares of your Star Arena profile. I hope everyone watching comes and joins us on Stars Arena. Come buy some shares and get access to other holders and chat with Crusader directly. Dude, I appreciate that. Clay the Great. My biggest hope for this bull run is Sailor. What's that? What is that? When do you think crypto is going to hit the dip? So the reason why I think Bitcoin is going to dip here is this. If we see this happen, the dip is coming. So I've been talking to, you guys have heard me talk about CVO, right? CVO, which is the guy that I learned all my TA from. He's been telling me, if we come back up to this all-time high of 69,000 and we do not break above this thing and we get rejected again from here and we start dumping back down. So if we do something like this, where we break out, hit the 69, and we start breaking back down again, we can start finally crashing down to the downside and potentially heading to this 55,000 area low that I've been talking about down here. So we will see what happens. But that is what I think. If we do not, and I agree with him, if we do not break above 69,000 soon and we start staying below 69 starts becoming this massive resistance, this is very bad for the short term. OPSEC, I've seen people asking about it. Let's hit it. OPSEC up 33% today. Let's go. OPSEC is printing some money. 95% of circulating supply is out, which is good. It is self-reported, so we will see how accurate that is. But assuming that is accurate, that is very, very bullish. It is also sitting at a market cap of 215 mil, so it's still pretty low market cap. It's not a super low market cap, but it's barely even a mid-tier market cap at that point. So OPSEC, decentralized supercomputer applications, right? Also doing with cloud solutions, decentralized GPUs, kind of like Render, kind of like Clore, right? Doing a lot of that as well. So they're working with a lot of cloud stuff and GPUs. I've heard a lot of good things about this project. I don't hold this project currently. So I can't speak anything bad about it. I think it's doing pretty good overall. 25% up in the week, 241% in the month, up 3,000% over in the year. So it's been doing very, very well. If we have a pullback here, available on Uniswap, CoinX, and Bing, nowhere else really. So it's kind of limited on where you can get it, except for Uniswap. And with the gas fees, it's kind of a pain to start swapping. But overall, I believe this project could continue to do very well in the overall space of crypto. And if there is a pullback, like I said, down to 55,000 Bitcoin, $55,000 Bitcoin, then I will definitely be looking for OPSEC to possibly pick up a small bag. Pick up a small bag of OPSEC for sure. Thoughts on iOS, man? Okay, appreciate that. I'll hit that as well here in just a second. Let's iOS. Adios. Adios, not to be confused with ideos. So yes, in the month of March, this is the range, right? Value area high for March is 98 cents. We are currently still below that. Point of control is 74 cents. If money flow is flowing, is growing, VWAP is trying to grow. Chart prime oscillator is looking kind of neutral, potentially wants to pick up here. Momentum wave is flat, but this thing is staying pretty steady, even though for the conditions of the market being kind of wonky right now. It's staying pretty steady. This is part of the AI narrative as well. And if we do have a pullback, we can see a pullback down to the point of control, which is a 19% drop, dropping down to 74 cents. Worst case scenario, we drop down to the value area low, which is 49 cents. That is 46% drop. I'll only foresee that happening if we have a massive drop in Bitcoin, like the one to 55,000 or potentially lower. Overall, we can see this thing continue ranging here with a potential bottom around 68 cents here, holding some support. But we will see. We will see with IOS in the long term where it's going. I'm using TradingView for charts. Sync lowered their unstaking tax bullish news. Yes, Will, I agree. I covered that earlier today in the stream. So yeah, definitely is bullish that Syncus is lowering their unstaking tax down to 20%. Hopefully they bring it down to 0 here in the near future, but bringing it down from 50 to 20 is very, very bullish for sure. Syncus just tanked. Yes, Syncus is dropping. I'm sure a lot of people that were stuck holding Syncus with the 50% unstaking once it dropped to 20%, right? People were like, okay, I'm bailing. They unstaked, took the 20% hit, and then they sold to get out of it, right? There's still some panic in that aspect. So you got to give it some time for the people to flush out the paper hands, right? People to get out that are panicking, and then eventually the project could recover at some point. 5K portfolio for a 15x. Sean wants to know what to buy with $5,000 for a 15x portfolio, for 15x in general. So 15x, man, in the next about 18 months or so. So overall for a total 15x, you're gonna have to divide this up into some different narratives. So one thing that I'm looking at, right, is Bitcoin's ecosystem. I think Bitcoin's ecosystem, if we go over here to categories, come over here to Bitcoin or BRC20. Let's go here to BRC20. Excuse me, guys. Orange has been doing extremely well, up 44% in the last 7 days. Orange is a DeFi project on Bitcoin. I think this thing could do extremely well. ODS swap, I think, has potential for 100x. I think it has potential for 100x. That is a prediction, that is a thought, that is not a fact, guys. That is not a fact. But sitting at a market cap of $35 million currently at 13 cents, right? Practically 14 cents. And knowing how far Uniswap has gone and will continue to go with how big Bitcoin, with how big Ethereum's ecosystem is of trading and swapping coins, we know that BRC20 tokens are here to stay. Ordinals are going to continue to grow. And the Bitcoin's ecosystem has never had DeFi before. Bitcoin's never had an ecosystem. And OrdiSwap being the swap where mostly of these things are going to occur, potentially having the biggest potential to become the Uniswap of Bitcoin, I think this thing can 100x easy. So that right there, I'm not telling you to put all 5K into that, but I definitely hold OrdiSwap, and I would be picking up some more OrdiSwap. I would also be picking up some Orange. Let me see here. I would pick up some Axon DAO. I think that has a lot more room to run. I think Axon DAO is going to be a multi-billion-dollar market cap crypto, and it's currently sitting at like 600, 500 mil market cap. So that I think is going to do very well. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me look for another one. Another one that I would be buying. I think Quant is an easy, safe bet to reach at least $500. So that's almost an easy, 2 to 3x. Let me see here. Crow. That's right. Crow.com, right? DEX tokens, PNG, Crow, the centralized exchange token, Crow. Injective, sitting at $35. I think Injective has a lot more room to run as well. Chronos, Crow. I think this thing is completely underpriced. I think this thing is gonna melt faces. Let me see what else. Cardano is always going to do well, but that's more like a 3 to 5x for Cardano. Maybe higher. Some people are calling for like $12, $10 Cardano. I'm calling more for like a $5 to $6 Cardano. But yeah, I think those are some decent picks there. Those are some decent picks that I'm putting in my portfolio for sure. Is there a deployer for BRC20s? I believe there is. I'm not Arrow. Yes, Arrow. Whoever brought that up, that's another one. Another big one right on the base chain network, Aerodrome Finance. Guys, this thing is up 10% today. Let's freaking go. I think I've been talking about this. Biggest narratives to be following: DeFi, Bitcoin's ecosystem, decentralized science. Those are the three big ones. Obviously, AI is huge, but that one everyone knows about that one. Everyone's like, there's a million different AI tokens coming out every other day. And not that AI is not going to continue doing well. It most likely will. But I'm just saying, in the long term, narratives that really haven't popped just yet. There's also crypto gaming, right? But that one's pretty popular, pretty well known. But DeFi, even though it's well known, nobody is talking about it because everyone still's got the post bear market trauma since Terra Luna collapsed. But DeFi is a cornerstone in crypto. DeFi ecosystem is going to do well. So anything DeFi related within different blockchains, I think can do very, very well, which is one of the reasons why I'm bullish on Aerodrome DeFi on the base network, right? That being said, DeFi, Bitcoin's ecosystem, Bitcoin's ecosystem, DeFi, and what was the other one? Decentralized science. And now that I see Ando here again, reminds me of real world assets. Another one that a lot of people don't talk about, tokenization of real world assets being brought onto the blockchain. Extremely, extremely, extremely bullish. Ando, TokenFi. If you guys haven't heard of TokenFi, doing a lot of cool stuff here, up 92% just in the week. Market cap 129.13 cents. They're bringing a lot of real world assets onto the blockchain. So pretty cool project as well. Obviously, it's a lower market cap. It's more higher risk play, but overall very well. PNG up 12% today. A DEX token, very, very well with a multi-chain. Started on AVAX, now is multi-chain. Rio is another real world asset. WRA crypto, a little bit of lower market cap as well, under 100 mil. Let's see here. Hopped over from TikTok again. Want to review my 5K profile on Telegram. Oh yeah, Brad. Let me go check that out. Give me a second here. Give me a second. All right, here it is. All right. So you got Orange, you got Celestia, Singularity Net, XRP, Cardano, Ando, Immutable, RDS Swap, Corium, Fetch AI, Quant, and LCX. Allocations 20% into Orange, 16% into Celestia, 13% into Singularity, 9% XRP, 9% Cardano, Ando 6%, Immutable 6%, Swap 5%, Corium, Fetch AI 3.9%, Quant 2.9, LCX 1.2. Dude, I think you have a great allocation here. Obviously, I would personally have a little bit more ODS swap than Orange itself. I would also probably, but I mean, overall, this portfolio is a great portfolio. I think this portfolio is going to do wonders. It also depends on what price points you got in to these cryptos, right? I don't know that. I mean, you don't need to tell me that, but I think this portfolio overall could very easily, like I said, over 10x easy here because we got Fetch AI and Singularity Net, which I've already done massive runs. So if you got into those early, they're going to do great. ODS swap, I think personally that alone could be 100x crypto. Ondo has been having a huge run. I think it's going to continue doing that. Cardano hasn't even massively pumped yet. I think Cardano is going to go over $5 to $6 easy. XRP, I don't like it, but I do foresee possibly XRP reaching about $3, maybe even $5 as well. Celestia has been doing great. Lots of airdrop farming, lots of things happening on Celestia. I would definitely keep an eye on Celestia, and because the things with some of these cryptos that do a lot of airdrops. I know Celestia is a modular narrative, right? The modular layer 2's narrative. But if the airdrop season starts to pull back and there's less reason for people to be holding and staking Celestia because they will not be getting as many airdrops, you could see a little bit slight pullback on Celestia, a little bit less reason to people hold it, right? So then I would take that into consideration and maybe scoop up some more ODS swap or some more of the other ones that haven't run, like Ondo or Cardano, things like that. But overall, man, great freaking portfolio. Great portfolio. You're gonna do well in this space, man. Yeah, I'm at like 5.6K. I went in at 3K, 250% gains on fetch. I think another 2x. I'm gonna be holding that I moved into profits. Let's freaking go, Brad. Let's freaking go. Congratulations, bro. Up 250%. Let's freaking go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to hear from you guys. That is what I want to hear, you guys. Slurp this dip, boys. Yeah, man, the dips are in the bull market, right? They're here for a reason, and I believe they're opportunities that come once in a lifetime, once every 4 years when you have these big runs. So overall, I think dips are good to be able to accumulate. I am hoping for a dip down to 55K Bitcoin for the simple fact that I do want to buy some more altcoins at way cheaper price. So very, very bullish. I'm going to add ORDs, but I need a few more to grab, probably get some more ADA been in since 2019, aiming to make a 7X on the profit and then move. Yeah, man. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's freaking go. You're doing great, Brad. You know what you're doing, bro. I appreciate you, and I am happy for you, my friend. What about Rune, bro? That coins to 100. Shadow Node, Fatality Community ran, come support, make money. 100K in Solana. What do you think? 3x? Well, Solana's almost at all-time highs. I think Solana could approach $500. And that is my bullish case for Solana. $500. Could it go higher than 500? Yeah, it could go higher, but that's going to be like the ultra FOMO case, like close to the peak of the market situation. Got to be very careful with that. Don't sleep on Fatality on Sol. Tiny market cap, but big moves. CoinGecko application just in. That sounds like a meme coin. Boom. Guys, Boom is an artificially inflated meme coin. If you didn't get in on the initial massive pump, I personally am not getting in. If you want to, go ahead. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. All I'm saying is I'm not going to be touching Boom. It's just too many red flags, too suspicious how they just randomly made a massive pre-sale, which is okay, right? There's massive pre-sales every day. Then they just got massively listed everywhere instantaneously, and they hit a $1.3 billion market cap in like a few days. That is artificial because once you do a pre-sale, you can pretty much launch the crypto at any market cap you kind of designate. So they probably launched very close to $1 billion. What about ORDS? ORDS is very, very bullish. If you guys don't know what ORDS is, I was just talking about it a little bit ago. ODS swap, currently sitting at 35 mil market cap, sitting at 14 cents. I'm going to be buying some more here at this dip because I think ODS swap could potentially, do very, very well in this bull market. There's no reason why this thing can't 25, 50x, right? Or even 100x potentially, because Uniswap, right, is sitting at 3.4 or 4 point something billion-dollar market cap. If you look at Uni right here, right, Uniswap sitting at I'm mistaken, $7.1 billion, right? And we're talking about RDS swap, which is basically it's a DEX, but on Bitcoin's ecosystem. Bitcoin's never had an ecosystem ever in its history, and now that it does, and BRC20s and ordinals continue to grow, and Bitcoin DeFi continues to grow, the usage and the adoption and the utility for RDS swap is massive. So at a market cap of only 35 million, I think it is completely underpriced and is a gem getting ready to pop. Ors has a lot of FUD on coin market cap. Like what, Brad? What FUD does it have? Would you say Ondo has got a lot more room to run? So Ondo, right? Ondo is another one that I think could do very well. Right, sitting at 1.7 billion, but the real world asset sector in crypto is new to this space as well. In this bull market, is it a high market cap? Yeah, it's a high market cap. Can this go run a lot higher? Of course it can. We saw Cardano reach a market cap of about 90 billion in the last bull market. Right, in the last bull market, we saw Cardano reach 90 billion. People forget how quickly, how fast, and how crazy these market caps can get for these cryptos. So can Ondo, go to 10 billion, go to 5 billion, go to 6 billion? Yeah, I think it can. I think it can, right? It all depends on Bitcoin really running. If we start seeing Bitcoin having, Bitcoin going to 150, 200K, right? All coins are going to be running, right? What's the total market cap for crypto going to be? 7 trillion, 8 trillion? Are we going to get closer to 10 trillion? We don't know. It's all going to be very dependent on Bitcoin and where it goes, right? There's predictions anywhere, right? Right now, my predictions are anywhere between 6 to 8 trillion is going to be the range for the total crypto market cap, price. But I could be wrong. It could go a lot higher than that. It could go higher than that. We just don't know. What is the top coin you recommend if can only pick one? Well, Simone, that is a great question, and it's very dependent on what type of risk do you want to take. Well, if you want to take absolutely like the least amount of risk and still potentially double, triple up your money, then you're gonna be stuck with two choices: either Bitcoin or Solana, or Bitcoin or Ethereum. Right, the least amount of risk, and you can still potentially double, maybe even triple your money, however much capital you put in. Now, if you want to put on some risk and make some big gains, my number one pick would be RDS swap. That would be my number one pick. My number two pick with some risk attached to it would be Axon DAO. Decentralized science, right? That would be my next big on risk play. Thoughts on IMX price prediction? I don't have a price prediction for it right now. I'm going to be making more price prediction videos here in the next upcoming week. I got to get back on the roll on that. But overall, I think IMX is going to do very well. It's one of the biggest crypto gaming projects out there. Are there some other ones with smaller market caps that are going to do well? Of course, right? There's Super. If you guys haven't heard of Superverse, another crypto gaming, very good, right? There's what's the other one? There's Beam. Beam's another one's good. There is what other crypto gaming do we have? We have a few other crypto gaming ones. Bazed, I think it was. Bazed. That's not even here. There's a few other ones as well. I can't remember right now off the top of my head. I forget how much we ran up market cap wise. I think Orange and Ors will go parabolic. Def 2 best gems in the BRC. Let's go, Brad. 100% agree, man. AGIX. All right, AGIX. Singularity Net. Right, sitting at 1.4 billion. Up 31% this month. Up 4.1% today. AI has had a massive run. At some point, AI is going to have to pull back with some of the AI cryptos, right? You guys have to remember that all the different narratives in crypto don't peak out at the same time. I'm not saying this is the ultimate peak for AI. I think AI still has more to run, right? The bull market is still early. We haven't even hit the halving just yet. So is AI going to have other runs? For sure. I do 100% believe it will. That being said, AI and these different narratives are going to have different peaks in the market. Everything is not going to peak out at the same exact time. So make sure that as you diversify your portfolio and you're hitting these different sectors, that you are taking profits at different times in the market of these different sectors. So AGIX is potentially going to could have a pullback before when we see some other narratives, maybe decentralized science, maybe Bitcoin DeFi, maybe real world assets, maybe crypto gaming, whatever the next big narrative is going to be. When that starts running, we could see a pullback in AI, right? Not saying that's the ultimate bear market for AI. I'm just saying a little cool off period for the AI coins. Let the other narratives run for a little bit before something big happens in the AI sector again, and we see AI running again. But eventually, at some point, there will be a peak, there will be a top for these different narratives, and they will all come at different times. Guys, smash those likes. Hit that subscribe if you're not already. If you're part of the Crusader Army, hit that subscribe. Make sure you're following me. Join the community if you're not already. Join the link in the bio. Guys, if you want to watch over here on the YouTubes, guys, hit that you subscribe over here on YouTube. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys coming on over here and hitting that subscribe. Because if TikTok does get banned, you'll never see me again on TikTok, right? If it gets banned, it's gone. And you'll never see me again. So if you like my content, you like to keep up, make sure you go over here to YouTube and hit that subscribe. I post a video every single day. I post shorts, and I go live almost every single day as well over here on YouTube. So make sure you jump on over here and hit that subscribe, because if TikTok goes away, I don't want you guys to lose me, especially if you like my content, especially if you're a follower. I want us to grow together and continue to grow the crusading army of blockchain here, because every single day we are crusading through these blockchains. Oh, man, that was anticlimactic. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, speech is over. Speech is over. Let's get back to the chat here. Let's get back to the chat. I'm waiting for a big dip. Do you believe we're going to have one? Yes, Levithian, if you're watching my last two videos, I've been talking about a dip. The last two videos, I've been talking about a dip here. I think we can drop back down to 55,000. I definitely think we can drop down to 55,000 if we get rejected at 69, right? If we jump over here to the chart for Bitcoin, if we get a rejection here at 69,100, if we get a rejection at the 2021 all-time high, and we start pulling back, that is going to be a big no-no. We're going to create another lower high, right? So we got the ultimate high right now at 73,000. If we come up here, where's my brush? If we come up here and then we start coming down, we're going to create a lower. This is going to be a lower high than from up here, right? A lower high, which is not good for Bitcoin. And I think we can have a much lower pullback. Oopsie. We can have a much lower pullback. At some point, you keep hitting these levels of support, whether 63,000 or 61,000, they will break. And if they do, the next big target is $55,162 is going to be the next big target here if we break below this 61,000. Right, 63 is the first line of defense. 61,100 is the last line of defense. That is broken. We are coming down to 55. And if and I don't want to start talking about any lower levels than that, but there are definitely lower targets under 55. 55 is not the ultimate bottom. Doesn't mean that this is a rock solid foundation. We could definitely head lower than 55. So let's keep it going. P&G price prediction. Let's see here. Let's hear it, brother. Dude, let's go to P&G here. P&G. You guys don't know what P&G is. Pangolin. It's a DEX. It started off on AVAX. It's had a huge run. It's sitting at 100 mil market cap right now, right? Sitting at 47 cents. I've been talking about this thing since it's been under 10 cents. It's had a massive run to as high as freaking like 80 cents or something like that before it started to pull back in the last month or so. Yeah, as you can see here, it went up all the way to 70 cents and then it's cooled off since then. Massive run up. Pangolin. 100 mil market cap. I think this thing could easily go to 500 mil market cap. Easy go to 500 mil market cap. It's still early in the run. This thing is going multi-chain, or has been going multi-chain already, which gives it even more utility around these different blockchains. A lot of utility happening for Pangolin. I believe they are also gonna start doing some decentralized trading not just swaps, but actually trading. I believe, unless I'm confusing it with a different one. But I think PNG can easily go to 500 mil market cap. So overall, that's a very minimal target. I think overall, PNG is going to do very, very well, and it has been doing very well already. Right, just in the year, it's up 940%. If you got in this thing below 10 cents, when I was talking about it, you freaking made money. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Let me see here. I'm staking my PNG, getting some nice rewards. Where are you staking your PNG? Well, that's a dumb question. On the DEX itself, I'm sure. On the DEX itself. Why would ETFs let their investments drop to 50K? Well, because they, right, they got in, they bought that dip at 38. When Bitcoin dropped to 38, they bought at 38. Ruben, what is his name? Hold on. Robert Tarzan, thank you for joining the Crusader Army. Let's freaking go. Welcome to the Crusade. Vita, welcome to the Crusade, baby. Welcome to the Crusader Army. Let's freaking go. The Crusader Army continues to grow here every single day. I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. And guys, if you're watching on TikTok, if you want to become a subscriber of this channel, hit the little star next to the chat and become a subscriber. I will be doing exclusive alpha live chats for all of my subscribers exclusively as well on TikTok if you're a subscriber. Over on YouTube, if you're not subscribed, and once I get monetized on YouTube and I can do member only live streams, I will be doing that as well. But at first, I still need to get about another 1,000 watch hours before I can get monetized. And when that becomes available, I'll let you guys know about that as well. So the reason why the ETFs will allow Bitcoin to drop to 55 or 50,000 or whatever is because they bought the dip at 38,000, right? After we dipped down to 38, as you guys can see back here, I'll show you the chart here real quick, right? So what was happening around this time frame? The ETF approval, right? This was early January. We got the ETF approval. We hit 49,000, and then we crashed all the way down to 38. Since 38, we've been doing nothing but climbing crazy high, right? So since January 23rd, we've been going nothing but up for Bitcoin. So even if we drop down to 50,000, right, the ETFs, the people that were buying at that 38 are still in massive profits, as well as they get to shake out all the retail, right? Whatever retail is getting into crypto, whatever leveraged longs are in there, they get liquidated, they get dumped on, right? And they will continue to buy the dip. They want us, the regular people, to get out. There's not enough Bitcoin for everybody. There is not enough Bitcoin for everybody. So they want to make sure that they accumulate all the Bitcoin that they can for their people and don't leave any for us, right? Us the dumb money gets to hold USD 20% APY USDC on YieldYak via Benki. Man, Clay the Great dropping the alpha here. Let's go over to Benki here real quick and check that out, because we're talking about DeFi. We're talking about making our money make money here. So Benki, if we come on over here, go over to their website. Bam, bam, bam. Benki. We go over to their apps. See, liquid staking. And you're saying you're staking, what are you staking? 20% APY on USDC. Let's see here. And you're staking AVAX. APY, collateral factor, 74%. Distribution. Rewards. Let's see here. 10% APR on Trailer Joe. What is it that you're looking at? The AVAX Foundation meme coin rush is live this week or next. Oh, I forgot how useful YieldYak was. Oh, let me go to YieldYak. YieldYak, give a dog a bone. YieldYak.com. Earn more yield. All right, let's see here. Pools. 34% GLP boosted. USDC. Here we are. Stable coins. 20%. 20% on Benki. Let's freaking go. You connect your MetaMask, you deposit. Boom. 20% on USDC, man. 20% on USDC. Very, very good. Where can you get that? Not on banks. I can tell you that. No bank is going to do that for you. Yield Yak dropping the alpha here. Clay the Great always dropping some great freaking alpha. Let's freaking go. 77% cat whiff. AVAX. Kong AVAX. Interesante. These are all stables too. These are all stables. USDT 20%, USDC 20%, USDT 21%. Stable. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. All right. Since Europe and the world are already ahead of us in crypto, when do you think big traders will enter? Big traders are already here. ETFs are bringing all the big traders. People can long and short the ETFs. The traders are here, and more institutional players are just going to get more and more involved. Have you heard of the meme that Alex Costa launched? It's going to 100 mil. I will take a look at it. I did hear about it. I think it's called He. Is that what it's called? He, I think. Up at 15 mil market cap. How crazy is this? How crazy is this? This is one of the reasons why I think we're at a local top, right? Alex Acosta, right, World Bitcoin, launched this meme coin with, I guess, no intention of it ever becoming anything, just to practice, right? I've done that too. I've created meme coins without ever publicly saying it or anything. And, you know, he said it to his followers, told his people that he was making it, and this thing launched. This thing is up at 15.6 mil market cap. It's based off Michael Jackson, right? The whole situation. So that's just why I feel like this is a top signal. This is a top signal. A regular creator, just like myself, literally just made a meme coin, which would literally take me 30 seconds to do right now. I know how to do it. I'm a developer, right? I know how to make a meme coin. I can take 30 seconds of my time and create a meme coin right now, and bam, this thing just freaking ran to 15 mil. 15 mil. It literally became a millionaire overnight, holds like 23% of the supply, and just became a millionaire overnight. Obviously, he can't just sell all of it. There's not enough liquidity. And, you know, the liquidity is only 474,000. He can't pull out the millions. But there's not even enough liquidity for that. So obviously he can't. But, you know, if he tries to do anything like that, obviously he can freaking crash it. And I don't think he will. He's a good guy from what I know. So, but it's just, wow, this is the problem. This is why I'm saying top signal. It's just like me right now sitting here for the next 30 seconds creating a meme coin, and we hit 10 mil, you know, or whatever. And this thing's been out for 3 days. 3 days. It's at 15 million. And it doesn't even have a huge marketing plug, right? It's just him talking to his followers. So it's just wild, man. It's wild. A lot of those market caps are inflated. Yep, I agree. Staking Joe right now is giving 14% USDC. Let's freaking go. Yeah, I'm staking my Joe on AVAX, on Trader Joe. I'm staking them for sure for that stable coin, baby. Let's go. Follow the thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows. What do you mean by top signal? 10, yeah, top signal just means that like where the market is so overbought, so overheated, so much frenzy and FOMO that a top signal means that we're going to have a pullback here at some point real soon, potentially, and the market's going to come crashing down. Not permanently, not saying that the bull market is over. I just think that, you know, a random creator like myself just jumping on, and with my live stream right now, we have like 300 people in here. I just sit here for 30 seconds, make a meme coin, and that thing runs to 50 mil. That means that there's an extreme amount of FOMO, especially in the meme coin sector, that any meme coin is just getting bought up instantly with absolutely no utility, absolutely barely even any marketing, right? Because meme coins are mostly just based off marketing. And if a creator can just create that and just show it to his followers and his followers eat it up and blast it to 15 mil, right? Even if he's going to add utility onto it later or not talking bad on it, I'm just saying that just shows the level of frenzy in the meme coin, which is usually a top signal. Which are the two risky coins you recommended? What? Which are the two risky coins that you recommended? I don't remember recommending any. Are you asking me? Are you asking me what are two risky coins that I recommend? The big guys rotate through coins, 100%, bro. Check out Fidelity Coin. Let's see here. You won't regret it. Which coin can 50 to 100x? I would definitely say ORDS swap could potentially be a 50 to 100x. Potentially, who knows? Hasn't Bitcoin already dropped 15 to 18%? I would say this is the dip. Could go to 55K. Yes, it could go to 55K. That's what I've been saying about Bitcoin. It could definitely go to 55K for the simple fact that if we do not get back above 69,100, the 2021 all-time high here soon, and we start building resistance and we continue to stay rejected below that, Bitcoin's price is going to dump. Bitcoin's price is going to dump. Litecoin, my guy. Litecoin, let's freaking go, man. Let's freaking go. Litecoin, one of the OGs. One of the OGs. I'm still holding my Litecoin from 2017. Let's go. Sitting at $6.6 billion market cap, up 2.9% today, up 30% in the month. Litecoin could be a sleeper, man. Litecoin sitting at $89. I could see Litecoin hitting $200. I could definitely see Litecoin hitting $200. Could it do better than that? Potentially, right? We know we have ordinals, and now Litecoin has that same technology. They're called light ordinals, light ordals, or something like that. Whatever it is, it's the Litecoin version of ordinals for Bitcoin. On the Litecoin network, Litecoin is a lot faster than Bitcoin is, a lot cheaper than Bitcoin is. So we can definitely see that happening, where as Bitcoin gets DeFi and gets all these different dexes and all these ordinals, we can see that happening on Litecoin as well, growing some utility for Litecoin since it is cheaper and faster than Bitcoin is. And that could bring Litecoin's price up. Could be a possibility. Could be possible. Obviously, Litecoin is pretty much known for a dead project since the developers did leave. Their top developer left in the top of 2017. But, you just never know. You just never know. I could see a Litecoin ETF go through there before. Yeah, Litecoin can get an ETF for sure. Litecoin could definitely get an ETF for sure. Any thoughts on Ondo? Oh yeah, dude, I'm very bullish on Ondo. I've been talking about Ondo for the last week. If you guys looked at my previous lives, I was talking about, where was I talking about Ondo? 3 days ago, right here, Ondo real world assets pump. Right, I was talking about Ondo there. I was talking about Ondo over here when the SEC got exposed and the Ethereum ETF or whatever, yada yada. Real world assets. I've been talking about it for the last 4 days. I've been talking about Ondo for a while, but over the last 4 days, I've been talking about Ondo more specifically because there is something coming. Real world assets is a huge sector in the space. If you're not already following me over here on YouTube, Blockchain Crusader, definitely do that in case TikTok does get banned. So I greatly appreciate it. If you're on TikTok and you're saying, I'm not going to go to YouTube, I don't want to go over there anyways, make sure you hit that little star and subscribe and become a member of this channel. All members of the channel, I will be doing exclusive lives for you guys, answering absolutely all your questions and potentially dropping you guys the earliest alpha I could find before anywhere else. So make sure you hit that star next to the chat on the TikTok bar and become a member, guys. I can see right now who is subscribing. I can see it right now. Let's make it happen. Stop chilling trash, bros. Go in Caspa. I love Caspa. Who's chilling trash, man? What are Ondo's competitors? Ondo does have competitors, right? Real world assets. There's a lot of cryptos with real world asset narrative for sure. But that's okay. That's okay. Crypto Dave says, check out Karen Coin, just launched Friday. Lots of big devs behind this and a great community. Interesting. Any news on Baba Coin? I have never heard of Baba Coin. Give me a second here, guys. TikTok just making sure that I'm still here. That this isn't some type of automated live stream. Is HODL a stable coin? HODL is just a term that is used in crypto to say hold. So it was a typo back in Reddit back in the day. They were trying to type hold and they spelled HODL. And HODL just became that term. It just means hold. Holding your bags, hodling your bags. Now, if somebody made a coin called HODL, I don't know. Brother, you just mentioned two coins, ORDS, and what was the other DAO? Okay, sorry. Zafar, I was talking about ORDS and Axon DAO. Axon DAO. Let me see if they don't come up here. I'll pull it up here in a minute. Axon DAO. Down 18% today. This thing's been melting faces. I've been talking about Axon DAO. Ticker is AXGT. I've been talking about Axon DAO since it's been low, freaking since it launched. Literally since it launched, I've been talking about it on Twitter since down here, man. Since it was under a penny, I've been talking about it. And we've been riding this wave all the way up. Massive consolidation for 12 days, massive pump. Another huge consolidation here for how many days? Another 12 days, 13 days. Another massive pump here, another range, right? We're coming back down a little bit here now. But overall, this thing's going to keep rocking, ripping, and rolling. We're not having another consolidation before it runs again. So, yeah, very bullish on this thing long term. Let's see here. Let's catch up with the chat here. Guys, if you're not smashing those likes, hit that like. TriedFi loves Ondo and Arrow. They're going to do well. 100% agree with you, Crypto Crab. Let's freaking go. HODL came from GME/AMC. Maybe that's where it came from. Maybe back in from the GameStop. I don't know. I think HODL was around before GameStop. DW just hit that subscribe. Let's freaking go, DW. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for becoming a subscriber here. Appreciate it, everybody. Don't miss out on the exclusive lives with the exclusive alpha for all the people here. I will be doing subscriber only lives. I know you guys are followers of me right now. We got 300 people sitting in here. You guys are my subscribers to the TikTok channel, but you are not actually like members of the channel. To become a member, you have to hit the little star right next to the chat and you become a member of the channel, and I will be doing member only lives to answer absolutely all your questions. You have all my 100% focus, and I will answer all your questions, plus drop you some crazy alpha that I find. Crusader brings that crypto alpha. Willie, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the drop. So, guys, hit that little star. Become a member of the channel if you're not already. Do you have a price prediction on Ondo since you're so bullish? I don't have a price prediction exact right now. I'm not giving you, and I'm not going to give you a price prediction. I like to do a lot of math when I do my price predictions, right? If you guys look at some of my previous videos over here on YouTube, right, I've done Stacks price prediction. I've done a price prediction for Pith, Fetch AI, Render, Caspa, Crow, Illuvium, LCX, right? And I break it down with how much circulating supply, market cap dominance. I break it down in a lot of different sectors, a lot of different ways. So I'm not going to give you a price prediction off the top of my head. I do make them into videos, obviously, engagement, guys. Can't give you all the alpha for free. I got to get some engagement as well. But I believe Ondo is going to do very well. The market cap is only at 1.6 billion. I know it's, oh my God, it's 1.6 billion. It's too high. Guys, this thing can keep running, right? We've seen Cardano, like I said earlier, Cardano went up to 90 billion. It had no contracts. It had nothing. Let's see here. If you have a chance, look into 1 Minute Mobile. It's in pre-buy into Minute Mobile. I'm gonna have to see here. CoinGecko Minute buy. Minute Man. Minute, is this it? Minutes Mobile. Here, Minutes Mobile, nothing here. I'm gonna have to look on that off here. How high will Solana go up predicted this year? I think Solana can hit $500 relatively easy with the way the market is going. It's almost at an all-time high already. I can give you a link. Yeah, drop a link in DM me a link or something, DW, or just drop it. Join my private Telegram. Join my private Telegram and drop me a link in there. Drop me a link in there. Let's see here. Rio, yeah, Rio is a competitor to Ondo, obviously. Rio is Relio Network, sitting at 99 mil market cap, right under 100 mil, up 88% as well. Also in the real world assets. Does Coinbase does CoinMarketCap have a real world asset category? I wonder. Let's see here. RWAs or real world assets. Here it is. Let's see. We got Ondo, obviously, Ribbon Finance, Reserve Rights is another real world asset project. Very interesting. Oricha Chain, another one. TokenFi is another one. Proppy is another one. Prop Chain is another one. Let's see here. I'm just calling out the ones that I'm familiar with. Swarm markets, I've heard a little bit about this, but not too much. UBX token, I guess somebody was talking about this earlier. Rio, obviously up here. I gotta look into this one. Let me see what else. There's a few other ones that I've heard of. Interesting. Maybe they're not here. But yeah, those are the different categories. You guys can check those out. What about Cardano? I'm bullish on Cardano. I think Cardano can definitely go, right? Cardano has barely even ran this bull market just yet, guys. Barely ran, up only 10% in the last month, up only 87% in the last year. It's barely even moved, guys. It's barely moved. It's sitting at 22 billion. It hit a $90 billion market cap last bull market when it didn't even have smart contracts. This time around, when it does have smart contracts, it does have NFTs, it does have DeFi, it does have all these things. I think it can do pretty well. I think it can hit $3 to $5 again, pretty easy. A lot of people are calling for a lot higher, $8 to $10, which I think is also possible too. Chainlink opinions, I think Chainlink is very, very good. Oracle, I would say Pith Network is one to take an alternative look at. Pith Network is the Oracle of Solana, right? Oracles, they interact with more than just Solana, but it's another one sitting at 1.4 billion versus Chainlink. Chainlink is sitting at 10.8 billion. And then another one, API 3 sitting at $312 million market cap. Another big Oracle chain here. It's been around for multiple bull markets. Very underrated. A lot of people don't even pay attention to it, but it could definitely be a mover as well. Syncus, we can take a look at Syncus here again. Let's look at Produce AI. Produce AI has been freaking just going sideways and down, man. I don't know what's going on with this project sitting at 2 mil market cap. Like I said, I got in this thing at 5 mil. So I am down on this position. I am going to continue hold this thing. I think it's a long-term hold. If it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. That's why you jump into these high-risk, low microcap cryptos. Some of them work out. Some of them don't. Hopefully, this one still does come back and work out. But Syncus, let's jump on over to Syncus. Down 23% today, down to 70 mil market cap. This dip here does not surprise me with the simple fact that we were talking about it from X, right? If you look up a Syncus DAO, one of their, I think it's this tweet right here, their unstaking tax was reduced to 20%. A lot of people were very upset about the 50% stake. Now that they've reduced it to 20, everybody that just left holding, right? I'm pretty sure it took the 20% hit and said, forget about it. I'm getting out. took the 20% hit and sold their Syncus, and now is causing this dip here, right? So it's causing this dip here. People are just jumping out, but we are seeing a lot of buying pressure coming in as well. We are seeing a lot of buying pressure here. You can see the transactions. So at some point, I think it can recover. I think this project can recover at some point. It's just having one of those moments where it's getting past some big FUD, a big drop after literally a 200x move. So a decent drop here. Let's see how big this drop has been. This drop has been a total of 78% drop. It's done this in the past 2 times in the past as well. As you guys can see here, I've done this before, shown it to you guys. But at this double bottom, right, when we peaked out up here and it dropped 80%. It took 17 days before it recovered. Over here, it dropped 75%. It took 22 days before it recovered. So right now, we have dropped, I'll tell you guys right here. We have dropped 79%, and it's only been 13 days. So, it's been a huge run up, had a huge dump. It had that 50% on staking. A lot of people were pissed about it. Now they were able to reduce, right? People still panic sold, got down. Obviously, there's going to be a retracement, a huge run up. People take profits. And then it became an escalating snowball effect to the downside because of the 50% staking fee. And now that they've reduced that, people are saying, screw this, and they're jumping out. But, at some point, I think it can recover. Check out Hopper. Yeah, man, we've been talking about Hopper on here for a long time. If you check out some of my older videos on Tickety Tockety, I've been talking to you guys about Hopper since it was literally under 10 cents. I think I got into Hopper when it was around like 7 cents or 6 cents or something like that. Has had a huge run up, 151% in the last month, doing very, very well. Obviously, it's had a little bit of a pullback here with the market, went as high as 26 cents. It's had a little bit of a pullback. I think Hopper has a lot of potential as well. Good entry point for AVAX, or has it ran too high for good gains? Oh, no, man. AVAX has still not had a massive run. So if we jump on over here and look at the chart for AVAX, where's my AVAX chart? AVAX chart here. Guys, hit that subscribe. If you're not subscribed already on YouTube, hit that subscribe. If you're on TikTok and you're not hitting that little star icon, hit that star icon and make sure you don't miss out my exclusive membership lives only over here on TikTok. Make sure you join in and hit that subscribe. Let's freaking go. Levithian, just hit that subscribe. Let's freaking go. Welcome to the Blockchain Crusaders, baby. Welcome to the Blockchain Crusaders. Make sure you guys are hitting that star icon and hitting that subscribe. Do not miss out the exclusive members only live streams, guys. It's going to be all about you guys hitting that alpha. So AVAX will hit its all-time high easy. Yeah, man, all-time high for AVAX is like $150. It's sitting at $55 right now, building a little bit of a range here for the last couple of days, right? I would, if we do have a pullback with Bitcoin and Bitcoin does pull back to 55K or whatever, if we drop, which will definitely drop AVAX as well, all the altcoins are going to drop, right? So if Bitcoin has about a 20% pullback, I can see AVAX dropping as low as potentially $36 would be about 34% pullback, maybe a little bit further, but anything below $48 all the way down to 41, and definitely anything below 51, I will definitely be dollar cost averaging AVAX, and I will be loading up on more because I think AVAX at $150, which is all-time high, is an easy target. This time around. Power Friend says there is no member option yet on YouTube. Yes, Power Friend, I know on YouTube there is no membership option just yet. I'm not monetized on YouTube just yet. So yes, I am aware, but I'm talking about for the people watching on TikTok, there is a membership option. Hitting the little star icon. Just need 1,000 more watch hours, and I will be having a member option on YouTube, and we'll be doing member only lives to YouTube as well. Clover, Clover. I thought you were talking about Clore. Should we be selling away but the big drops? What should we? If you're up, or some people have been saying I'm up 16x, 15x, 10x, or whatever. If you're up in profit, take some profits. Taking profits is never a bad idea. I bought Render at $3 and Fetch at 50 cents. What do you think about those two? I haven't pulled any profits. I would definitely be taking profits. I would definitely be pulling out my initial. If you pull out your initial, once you've doubled, tripled up your price action, right? You're saying you got in at 50 cents for Fetch. Let's see what Fetch is at right now. Fetch is sitting currently at $2.55. Bro, you just pull out your initial and you guarantee yourself 0% chance of losing money. Zero, right? If you pull out 25% of profits, now you've got a win under your belt. You've recovered your initial, and you have been able to get some profits that you might be able to pull into another crypto, continue building your portfolio. Let's see what the other one was. The other one was what was the other one that he mentioned? Where'd it go? Render. What's Render at right now? Got in at $3 and is sitting at $10, practically 11. Like I said, same exact thing. You've more than doubled up your money. Pull out your initial. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I would pull out my initial. And if I was really wanted, I would pull out at least 25% of profit just to say I got profits and let the rest ride, right? You took out your initial. You can reinvest that into another crypto, put that and continue to grow your portfolio. That is what I do. And then, you let the rest ride. And then if you want to keep your profits, you just cash them out and just enjoy them, then go ahead and do that too. I've done that as well. I've taken profits on Axgt, Axon DAO. I've pulled out my initial. Anything that I double, triple, quadruple up my money, especially in a very short period of time, like these AI coins, I definitely pull out my initial. I definitely pull out 20, 30% profits. So let's freaking go, guys. If you haven't hit that subscribe. Join the Crusader Army. We are crusading through these blockchains every single day here on TikTok, on YouTube. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Let's freaking go. If you're on TikTok, hit that little star icon. Become a member for the member-only streams. And if you're on YouTube, be patient. We will get monetized here soon, and you guys will be able to do memberships as well. So, guys, if you want to keep up to date with me, make sure you join my private Telegram. The link is in the bio here on YouTube, right? On TikTok, the link is in the bio. If you're on YouTube, the link is down below in the description of the video to stay up to date with me with everything I'm doing. And I appreciate every single one of you guys joining the Crusader Army here every single day. Will be signing off here for the rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good time with your family. It is Sunday. Guys, go take it easy. Have a good time. And we'll see you here back tomorrow again, crusading through these blockchains with Blockchain Crusader. Until next time, see ya.